away with them. They look the other way. They can't fire them. They can't afford to fire them. They can't. You know, you fire two of your guards. It take 5 months to replace them.
But like the stuff, man, like say that limestone or when they would have shakedowns, man, and they would find cash money. Who would keep that money? You would say, man. You think the officers or the warden would keep it, or
Usually, what they did with it, the guards would keep it, or they had a bucket up in the shift office. They put it in there, and the guards would use it to buy drinks for the shift office.
oh, okay. So they were well aware
Oh,
that there.
I got caught with 10 $100 bills. I ain't never been so mad at something in all my life, man.
Yeah, but they don't understand that $1,000 out here, man, is it's actually like 10,000 in there.
Yeah, $1,000 in there is a lot of money,
Yeah, it's a
whole
lot of
lot of
money,
money.
man.
And I was fixing to go make something happen. It took me 2 years to get that $1,000 in cash. You know that?
Yeah,
I
just
was
saving
fixing
it.
to go make something, just saving it up. What I could snatch here, grab here, grab there. I was getting it because I wanted to do something. Just got the money to get it done. On my way to see somebody get it done. Bend the corner. Man, there's a whole damn riot squad standing there with 15 men butt naked on the wall. I thought, yep, I saved that for 2 years for nothing.
So you took they took everybody's shit, huh?
I wasn't no turning around.
You were up against the wall right with them.
Right with them.
Yeah, that shit sucks, man.
And then they told me, man, you got caught in a bad spot today.
You're at the wrong place at the wrong time, huh?
I said, funny. I said, funny you should say that. Let me have that money back. It won't be so. I said, tell you what, just give me half of it back.
Man,
Not
so
even I even got. I said, not even 100. Can I just have 100 of it? I know you gonna pocket the other 9.
so 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 Mendenhall, Mark also says that Mendenhall was bringing in packs, man. Is that true?
Yeah, to my recollection, maybe little small things. But when I say,
Who was helping them out on doing those things, man?
man, he wasn't doing no more than a chapstick thing, something he could stick up his butt, bro. That's all he
Oh,
was doing. He wasn't bringing in no packs like that.
oh, okay.
He was putting whatever up his butt that could be brought to him up somebody else's butt on the visiting yard.
Okay. So maybe something from his ex-wife, not ex-wife, but the current girlfriend that he met. Did
Right,
did
like that, right.
did he have a pen pal that he meet in
He
there? Or
did. Now he was into that pen pal stuff because he tried to get me into that stuff. He was into that pen pal stuff.
oh man, so even through he was a so-called boy, he still was out there looking for females.
Man, all of them were. And they get 9 out of 10 of these boys in prison. They go in, and when they get out, they never talk about it again. It's part of their life. They just forget, right?
Yeah.
And I don't blame them.
Yeah, nobody really wants to be talking about that shit, man.
I mean, if you're not that, and you was doing it just to survive, or maybe for some reason, I don't know what the reason may be. I ain't never just woke up one day and decided I'd go suck a dick. I mean,
Yeah, man.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, it was,
You just wake up one day, get women all your life. Well, I believe I'll be gay today.
nah, but that was already in you, man. That was already in them
Yeah,
from.
and that's what I was getting at. A lot of people that go into prison, it's something they've always wanted to do anyway, and now they're in a place where it's totally accepted, and they kill it when they get out.
That's what David's ex-wife says, man. That she seen something in Mendenhall that
Yeah, I
that.
did too, and it was in his butt.
Yeah, man. She said she had seen I guess the feminist, the feminine ways that he had,
And he did. He did. He had a lot of them.
or you never know, maybe she probably seen him with another dude, and
To sit and talk to him, if you couldn't stare at his face, you would picture a, you would picture a fully cross-dressed bag on the other side of a curtain over there talking.
Oh man, so he even sounded like a girl at times.
Oh yeah, looked like one too.
So Mark did the whole works on him then, huh?
Oh yeah. Mendenhall wasn't what you call a boy. Mendenhall was what you call a sissy. He wore the tight pants, the makeup, all that.
So he would do all that, man?
Yeah,
Like little tank tops and shit like that?
yeah, yeah. Walking around like his name's Shanae or some fucking body.
Like how yeah, you ever seen the Alabama pageants, man, that they have?
Oh yeah, I've been live there. I'm
So you could have been you could be you that could be you in the background in one of those videos just scoping
very
out.
well could be because they were taken, I'm sure, at West Jefferson or somewhere.
Yeah, I bet.
I've seen them stack line all them tables up together, get up there on Friday night with their radios on and their laundry bags.
And it's just like making it rain for them boys, huh?
Yeah, just like they in a real strip club.
Commissary bags get thrown out and
Crazy, man. Commissary bags getting everywhere. Motherfucker swinging something longer than what you got. Up there in front of you, and you still paying for it.
Hey, Mark, what about Mark, man, and JG, man?
Man, them boys, Mark would be sitting on the benches outside and see them walk. Them white boys go to walking around together in the summertime with their little shorts on and all this, that, and other. You could see him over there with his legs. He'd be just sitting there on the bench watching them with his legs shaking. Now, what kind of shit is that, man?
He's over the gunning them boys down. Huh?
Yeah, with his legs shaking. JG up there, you know, JG squinted every time he talked. He'd do this, right? See that?
Yeah.
He'd be up there too. God damn, Mark, look at him. Just look. That's the way they done, man.
Both
I'd bet plenty of time I'd walk by both of them. Look, man, y'all pitiful, man. Y'all some pitiful dudes.
So instead of getting on their hustle, man, they were worried about that booty, huh?
Yeah, that's all they were worried about. See, that was the big thing for them. They do all that. They didn't have to hustle.
Just get the boys, huh?
Yeah, they just get the boys. Every single cent Mendenhall made making him radio. And I do remember that. He was one of the best radio mechanics in prison. And he made a lot of money every day.
How much you think that he would charge, man? For
oh, man.
Average?
2 or 3 packs of cigarettes, 2 or 3 bags of coffee, something like that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You want 5 or 8 of them a day.
Yeah, you want your radio to be working, man.
Yeah. So, you know, that's your people that can't afford a phone, and that's a bunch. Radio's a lifeline.
Yeah. And was he able to make them catch stations further away, man? Was he able to tune them up and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah, he could do that. He could build them up, amp them up. Man, I've had a radio that he built. It was a 1-battery Sony Walkman in a stretch case with 8 batteries on it.
Damn.
Yeah, he was good at what he done now. Or that part of what he done. I don't know if he's good at the other shit he done or not.
Yeah, man. Poor. I mean, I guess. Well, I guess we know. You know, his sister said that.
You know what kills me is Mark's the only one I feel sorry for. He is the only one that won't be honest.
Why you say that for, man? Like.
I mean, he's the only one out of the whole bunch that said that they was doing that shit way back then. And years later, he's the only one out of the whole bunch that denies all of it.
It's just
yeah,
it's confusing at times, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's confusing at times with old Mark, man. You know, I just be wondering what his customers be thinking, man. Like when he's at the store and he's in there.
I'm talking about, hey, I'm telling you what, man, look at this clown. Here's this clown don't know whether he wants to be gay or straight.
Yeah,
look,
man.
With his little flipper sticking out on his shoulder.
Nah, poor dude, man.
I'm gay. It's pitiful, man. It's pitiful at the things they do and what they talk about.
Yeah, it is, man. It's kind of But it's kind of entertaining, man. You know, a lot of people are
Yeah,
entertained, man. You know, I don't know. I'm
it
still
is.
I don't know if it's some female reached out to me through my email and they're like, oh, I'm Crystal, or I'm Mendenhall's sister. You know, I'm not too happy about people talking about him. You know, but
And you know something, and probably if I had been running out and they'd reached out to me, I'd probably stop talking about him right then
yeah,
because it can lead into some legal issues.
yeah. But I don't. But I like the thing is like we've really never said anything bad about Mendenhall, man. Other than
No,
what
really
you,
never have.
nah, you know, other than what he said himself in the documentary.
And that's the thing. Like us, we've never strayed off the documentary.
Nah, we haven't, man. That's the evidence that we have. You know, that's the only thing we can base it off. You know, we can't be making stuff up, like the HIV virus. I don't even know
Yeah,
where that came from, man.
I don't either. And that's something that you don't make up like that, especially in a scenario like this, because that can be verified legally and it could get you in trouble. So
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. That's why you know they can go back to another of our videos and we've never mentioned anything about
no, nothing like
HIV.
that.
You know,
Because in
only thing
fact, when you brought it up, I told you then that's the first I'd ever heard about any of that.
yeah, yeah, and I just brought it up because Jonathan Schwartz said he mentioned it in that interview that the victims had a lifetime health care of issues. So you
Yeah,
know,
they do.
but so
Well,
but,
I
but
mean, even at that count, just that count, being involved like they were in that homosexual stuff, you took a chance every day because that's where Alabama houses the HIV patients.
yeah, and they can sneak through the cracks, man. You know, not
Oh,
every
there ain't no cracks no more. They're in population now.
oh
They want a class action lawsuit. They cannot discriminate against them.
yeah, man,
They've got a different color ID bracelet on their arm. That's the only way you know.
and the
And if
dude,
they take that off, you don't know. And most of the camp don't have it on.
so they take it off, man. So they blend
Yeah.
in with everybody else.
Yeah.
Somebody comes and offers you a plate of food that they made, you don't even know who cooked it.
Yeah, you sure don't.
Hey, in the state of Alabama, do the kitchen workers do they have to get uh tested before they work in the kitchen?
Yeah, they have to be tested for hepatitis, any kind of blood disease, any
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of disease, anything like that. They have to be tested. They have to wear masks and hair nets, and it's that's one thing I say about them. They're clean. They are clean. Now,
Yeah, I
they've
guess
been
I worked in
instances, but they are for the most part pretty clean.
yeah, I worked in the kitchen, man. I worked in the kitchen and you know that was part of the process. You know, they before you go even in there,
Right.
they you go to the nurse's office and they draw blood off and it takes about a week and then they'll call you and be like, all right, man, you hired and just like basically like a job, man. You know,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like me. I was a barber. I cut hair for years and years, and
and
I had to, every day when I went into the shop, it was just a ritual with me because, like the kitchen, even the barber shops, you working behind somebody else wherever you're at. Somebody's worked the chair before you and left a mess. But anyway, my ritual was I go in, I click, get everything sanitary. And then when I leave, I make everything sanitary because in prison, cutting hair, a haircut will get you killed in prison.
yeah, you fuck somebody's hair up, man.
Yeah, they will get you killed in prison. That's one of the things I can say about them young black guys and their hair. They will kill you about their hair.
Yeah, that's also it's because you know that's almost like a lot of these young guys have been raised by their mom, man, and you know
Right,
that's almost like tinsel chambers, like their mom's getting their hair done, nails
right,
done, and not their mom's paying a lot of money for their hair and not getting it
right,
done. You can hear them bitching up and down the street. I paid
right,
so much for my hair, and it's you know, and
right.
they feed out. Your kid's going to be a reflection of what you are, man.
So right. Well,
If you're a man and you have a son, he's going to pick up off your ways.
and that's part of the problem with the kids and the penal system in Alabama. Is because you said the kids don't have no father figures out there, man.
No, they
And
don't,
the
man.
ones that they do have are drug dealers or drug users or in prison or locked up for something. So they're just teaching them what they're doing.
Or these rappers out here, man.
Right.
All these rappers out here idolizing,
Drugs and
big chain,
whores
drugs,
and all this, that, and the other. And
women.
even though they make good music, these kids look up to them.
Yeah, man. They see them with the designer shoes, designer clothes. The kids want the same thing, they want
Yeah,
to
and then they see this big $1 million rapper toting these pistols in the streets and all this shit too.
yep. And then that's what they end up doing too. You know what I mean, man? They start imitating that.
Yep.
Next thing you know, they're 17, 18, doing 40, 50 years in the prison system.
Over some dumb shit.
Yeah, it don't take
And that's
nothing but
like,
one
well,
time.
it was 2 years ago. I had a cousin got robbed at gunpoint for the 357. Me and my cousin spaced a 9-year-old.
But that's just sad too, because ain't no telling what that 9-year-old was going through, man. Maybe his stomach was hurting, maybe he was hungry. Because you don't see a 9-year-old doing that
But
for like
then
an
on the flip
addiction.
side of that, if he's with his friends and he's trying to be big and they've got their money,
Yeah, man.
that 9-year-old will shoot you.
Oh fuck yeah, he will.
He will shoot you
He will shoot you that thing twice, man.
and not think twice because he's trying to impress somebody.
Somebody
And
somebody
he's
gave him
going to
that
get
gun.
away with it. They're going to send him to juvie till he's 18 and let him go.
Yeah. And there goes the cycle all over again, man.
All over again. What does this kid learn? He learned that he could kill somebody and get away with it.
Yeah, it's the
That's
same
what
thing
he
with
learned.
it's the same thing with Mark. You know what I mean, man? That's why Mark went to prison.
Yep.
He went to prison at a young age for shooting a gang rival or shooting some kind of dispute.
And now, 20 years later, he's denying all this shit.
Yeah, man.
And the world's going for it. They're
Yeah,
believing it. And it just goes back to saying that the 90% of the world don't give a shit what happens to the next man.
no, they don't, man.
They don't. I mean, the people that actually cared, the church groups, your older folks that actually cared about folks and tried to help people and guide them, that world is over with. That's gone.
Yeah, it's everybody for
Not
themselves
like
now,
that
man.
no more. Your
No.
grandmothers now are the ones that was raising their kids to be idiots.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
It's like a generation of children of the corn, man.
it is,
And
man.
it's not just one race, man. I see it in my own
Oh,
race. You know what
no,
I
it's
mean?
not just one race. It's
I
white,
see I see it in
black,
my race.
Spanish, Indian. It's all races are that way.
Yeah, man.
And they say and then they go, oh, it's the culture. It's not the culture. It's not the culture. It is. It's the new culture
yeah, man.
that everybody wants the better ride. Everybody wants the better house. Everybody wants the better chain, the bigger diamond, the nicer wheels, the nicer tires. And the only way these young kids can get that is go out there and kill and rob and sell dope because they can't work enough years to buy the shit that they bought already.
Yep. It's because that's what these kids don't understand, man. That these older people that are driving these nice cars, man, it's because it took a lifetime of work, man.
Well, that's like me. I'm 54 years old and I've been in prison all my life. And I paid my first car off
That's
in
congratulations, man.
54 years. And I
Shit.
paid that ragged son of a bitch off twice.
Yeah, I mean, shit. That's an accomplishment, man. That
But
you
you
know
know
it took you
something
so
though?
long.
I look out there at it and I can honestly say, hey man, you worked for that, you earned that, and that's your shit.
Yep. That's
And
yours, man.
that's a different feeling than going if I'd have stole all them checks and went and bought that. I wouldn't have cared what happened to it.
Yeah, because you already know, man. You already know how easy it was for you to just to forge some shit up,
Oh yeah.
cash them
And I
in.
bought a home, land, cars, all kinds of shit.
Yeah. It was easy for you to do, and it's still easy for you to return back to it, man. But
Yeah, and I can't, man.
yeah, it's time to hang them up,
More
man.
to life. I got a family that I love, that I like. My folks are old,
Yeah, enjoy them.
but I've still got them.
Yeah, man.
And I'd like to enjoy the rest of their lives with them.
Yep. And that's. I mean, that's
I got a
that,
brother and sister. I've been gone so long. We know each other, but we don't know each other. You know what I mean?
yeah, man. But you shit. You can still find a woman out there, man.
Oh yeah, got one.
You still with that other with that chick,
Oh
huh?
no, I kicked that crazy son of a bitch to the side. Man, that son of a bitch crazy as a baseball bat.
Yeah, she was gonna get you more in trouble than.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. You seen it too, didn't you?
Yeah, man. it was eventually she was gonna get you in trouble, man. You know.
Well, I got to looking at her. I was just sitting in the house staring at her. She didn't even know I was looking at her. I said, Allan, you got to get this bent bitch up out of here.
Yeah.
I carried her home. I told her, I said, hey, man, you got too much going on for me.
Yeah.
Because the shit you got going on is the shit that'll get me locked up for the rest of my life, and I ain't going.
Yeah, or lose your life, man. You know, somebody
Yeah,
somebody can hit you across the head over something that they're doing, and
yeah.
you ain't got nothing to do with it, just for being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
I mean, because even in her case, this other man's girl didn't just beat you up for nothing.
No, there was something going on,
Yeah,
man.
this
You
other girl's old man didn't just up and beat y'all up for nothing.
nah,
There ain't no way.
there was something to it. You know, you know, his wallet could have came up missing.
Anything,
we've all been in those
anything.
situations, man.
They could have. He had been known to hit on his girlfriend, smack her around. They could have jumped him for all we know.
Yeah, you know, a man's always going to overpower a female.
And I'm not gonna get in this. Like I told her, I'm not gonna get involved in that shit. Because if I get involved in it, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
Because I
you
mean, I'm that way. I don't put my hands on my old lady. You're not going to.
yeah, you go to jail for defending her. You know what I mean, man, and you
Yeah,
defend her
defending
honor.
her over something that she done probably.
Yeah, you defending her honor. You go spend some time in jail, and she continues doing out here.
Yeah,
You living
it
her
just
life.
ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it, man.
No, it just ain't worth it, man.
Nah, you know, because like Mark's, Mark just needs to face the music, man. You know,
He
he
does,
just
man. Mark would be in a lot better place in life if he would just. I mean, first off, I know he didn't even want to talk about this 20 years down the road. I'm sure he didn't.
no, man.
So, since you have, instead of dragging this out to be some, because what you're going to do is he's dragging it out so far now that people's going to find out and realize that he's been lying all this time and he's going to hurt himself.
Yeah, man.
That's what's going to happen. Well, this man right here lied to us for 6 months. We don't want to hear shit he's got to say.
Yeah, his stories are not gonna be credible, man.
Where he could just make himself, he could come out smelling like a rose. If he say, you know what, man, yeah, I did. I did do that stuff in prison. And it cost me. Karma came back, bit me in my ass. They took my arm from me. I can't get right no more because of my arm. Yeah, I did all that stuff, and I'm here to tell you, karma will make you pay for it.
yeah, man. And
Because that's exactly what happened.
yeah, you
Karma
know,
took the man's arm from him.
yep. It's he picked on the weakling, on the prey, on the ones that they couldn't defend themselves, and now,
So now
y-
somebody picked on you that you can't defend yourself towards.
yeah, you know what I mean, man. So it comes back around, man.
And I hate that happened to him. I
Yeah,
really
I do
do.
too, man. You know, his disability. I'm not here to judge him on his disability or make
Me
fun of him.
neither. Not at all. I'm
You know,
glad that he embraces it and accepts it like he does. A lot of people don't.
yeah, exactly, man. You know, he's over there
But so
working.
he could be a lot better if he just let all that shit go, man.
Yeah, man. And that's the first thing of being a changed man, man. You know, we were all,
I
you
don't
know,
want nobody walking up to me out of the blue on the streets. Hey, man, you're that dude. Did you really fuck that boy in the ass? I don't want to hear that shit. Do
yeah.
you?
No, hell no, man. I don't even want to be involved in like
No,
be in that type of conversation,
I
because
don't
it
want to
just
hear
doesn't sound right, man. You know what I mean? It's like you're talking about like Saddam and Gomorrah, man. It's just
I
not.
mean, what it is he's making a little money to tell this lie and do all this drama, not realizing how much more he can make by going the other way.
Yeah, man. I mean, he just has to repent, man. Repent and just be basically, that was the old Mark. I'm a new Mark now.
Hey,
You know
I'm a new man. If y'all can't accept what I did 20 years ago, well, tough shit.
exactly,
That don't
man.
make me. I'm all right with it.
Yeah, but he's just hurting himself by just being in denial,
Yeah,
man.
he really is.
You just get it off your chest and move forward, man, and everything will be all right.
It's like my dad, man. I was saying I enjoy my family. That was my dad just poked his head back there, said he was leaving, right?
Yeah,
Man, that's what I've done all day. I've sat here and kicked it with my daddy all day.
yeah, but shit, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, man. A lot of people wish they had their parents still around, making them something to eat or chilling with them.
Anything. I mean, like that old man right there, that old man, my best friend. Always have been.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, man. I mean, that's your father. You
He's
should be able
just,
to talk to him.
I'm the only black sheep of the family. He just didn't get caught.
Yeah, and I mean, he probably feels he understands what you going through. You know what I mean, man?
He does. He does.
You know.
He understands it. He knows it. You know, being locked up and getting out, people deal with it differently. Like me, I come out like I didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, you came back out, man.
I just came back out like, hey, that part of my life's over with. I'm done with that shit. Close that door up. Where some people come out, they're institutionalized worse out here than they were in that.
When I met you, were you still at a work release program? When that they got your mug shot up there, man. That you were still
Oh,
in.
well, they do because if I showed you this ankle monitor on my leg,
Yeah. You showed it to me.
see, I had to go to get that deal and get on this. I had to go back through receiving and kill me
Oh, okay.
and
So you had to
spend
go through the whole
days down
process.
there to get this monitor right. But it cut 2 years off my sentence.
Shit.
So I said, fuck it. Hell, I spent 30 years up 10 days. I think I can handle 10 days.
Yeah. Why not,
I
man?
just went down there and said, God, if I die in 10 days, man, it's just my time to go.
Yeah, but you're taking the chances of somebody seeing you from back then and saying, "Hey, man, you owe something," or because like how you said, the Alabama prisons are dangerous, man.
They are, man. They are dangerous. So yeah, that's where my mugshot and all comes from. That's one of the recent mugshots up there.
Oh, so you weren't actually on the release work program. You just
Oh
had to
no,
go.
I had to go get booked back into Kilby and go through receiving because the parole board is actually the people that put this ankle monitor on, and they do it in Montgomery, right?
Oh, okay.
So, but
No,
now that's over in 24 days, man. I'm a free man.
yeah, man.
30 years, 30 years of this shit's gone. It's over with, man.
Yeah. Hopefully it stays off of your back, man. And you
Oh,
can
it
continue
will.
being yourself.
My life ain't gonna do nothing but get better from here on out.
Yeah, it should be, man. It should.
Now I don't have. It's gonna have me to where I don't have that. That's the only limitation I've got on me, and I miss a lot of work because I can't go out of state.
Yeah. But once
A lot of work.
once this comes
Oh,
off, you'll be able to go
yeah.
across anything now, man.
See, once this comes off, my boss man, we're mobile in the work that we do,
Yeah.
and he's fixing another van up. Once I come off this, that other van's mine. I'm taking
Yeah.
business over.
Yeah. So he's gonna. I mean, you're gonna get more responsibility and more pay
A
raise,
lot
more.
more. Well, you
You know.
know, half that sentence I done was for him.
Oh shit. So he kind of owes you, huh?
Yeah, but now I will say this to you, man. For all the years that I done, every single Friday, like clockwork, that boy sent that man put $100 on my book every Friday for
Damn.
7 years and 9 months.
That's a true friend, man. That's a true friend.
I mean, but now we've been best friends since I'm 2 days older than him. We've been best friends since we were born.
Shit.
Our folks were best friends, next door neighbors all our lives.
Yeah. So no, that's a good relationship right there, man.
Oh
Not
yeah, it's
only
like, I mean, we're like brothers, man.
y'all might as well be like brothers. Yeah, you're right, man.
And
You're right.
he kept it real when I come out. First thing he done, hey man, $30 an hour right off the rip. I hadn't been out at that time. I'd been locked up 19 years.
That's not bad, man. I mean, coming
I
out.
said, hey man, $30 an hour. There's your crew. There's your truck. There's everything you need. There's the keys to it, a phone. There's your clipboard, where to go. You know how to do everything. It's yours. Take off.
Yeah, take off, man. That's a good friend, man. Good best friend you have right there.
Yep. We're fixing to do that again in January, right?
Yeah.
Or in February.
Hopefully it works out good, man. And you get that other van going and start making your own.
I
Hopefully
met him halfway. He told me if I would buy a van out, if I would buy a van, he'd stock it. I got to have an air compressor and shit like that in it, right?